Today we're going to be opening up 3 starter decks from the One Piece card game. We're going to open up ST08, we're going to open up ST11, and what is this, 12? Yeah, ST12. So before we open up, do me a huge favor, make sure to scroll down, hit the like button, and hit subscribe, turn on notifications. We do play this. My wife and I will play against each other in One Piece, so it's a lot of fun. So if you want to watch games of that, make sure to go check out the other videos that relate to that and whatnot. So let's open these decks and let's go check out some cards. All right, so here they are all on the table. We'll put these two aside right now and we'll focus on just Luffy's One Piece deck first. Open this up. Basically, so far for us, we've been kind of just investing in the starter decks. It's kind of the best way for us to invest because it's so expensive to get everything else. So this just kind of makes the most sense for us. And it's been a lot of fun. We enjoy it. We're into a bunch of different TCGs right now. But this one is actually probably my favorite out of all of them. There you go. Box is empty. This one's been my favorite out of all of them. It's just such a clean game. It works really well and whatnot. So we have our usual manual as the player manual. So I'm not going to open this up. You know what this looks like. It's nothing too new and special in there. So, all right, getting to the actual cards. This is the nicer packages where it's just like opens up like if you ever use sleeves for things like cheap sleeves. Opens up like one of their packages, which is really nice. So really quick, we'll pull the 10 bottom ones. And these are all of our Don cards, right? They're used as resources. So that is super, super fun. All right, so we have our main card, our Monkey D. Luffy Straw Hat Crew leader card, which looks so cool in black. I really like that card a lot. It's really fun. Excuse me. And then we're going to have, what is this? 2 Hollow Udas in the deck as well, which also look fantastic. Then we're going to have Shanks. What do we got? 2 Shanks. 2 Shanks cards. Hollow. And those are going to be, I think, all of the hollow cards. Oops, all the hollow cards in here, right? Yeah, it's going to be all of them, which absolutely look phenomenal. So big fan of them for sure. Then, let's see. We got 4 Gaiman. Is that how you say his name? The guy in the treasure chest that lives on the island. I feel like he was a part of a side plot thing. 2, 3, 4. I remember not loving that storyline, but it was fine. And I think he pops back up a couple times. Kobe, you got 4 copies of Kobe. 2, 3, 4. 4 copies of Shirahoshi. There we go. Cool. And then we have Vivi. What does she got? We got 4 copies of Vivi in there. 1, 2, 3, 4 of Higumunda. Higuma. Sorry. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't gotten to that in the anime yet, so maybe one day. Okay, Makino. 4 copies of Makino in there. Garp. Monkey D. Garp. That's a sweet looking art style too. Man, the art is just so good in here. All right, so then we have Luffy. 1, 2, 3, 4 Luffy. It's from the front of the box in there. So we got 4 copies of Luffy. 4 copies of the Laboon animal. The whale, the giant whale thing that you have to deal with. Let's see. Mr. 2. Mr. 2. All right, that card makes him look a lot cooler than he is in the show. All right, and then Gum Gum Bell, we have 4 copies of. And then we have 2 copies of Gum Gum Pistol. So that's everything in the ST08 box. Solid deck. Looks cool. I mean, a lot of the characters I like. Glancing through it, I mean, stuff looks pretty powerful, except we have 0. If there's a character with a cost of 0, draw 1. It's a whole draw thing. Ooh, that's fun. Okay. Interesting that basically has 0 power on it, which is kind of an interesting way of doing things. So that's neat. That's very, very neat. Wow, Shanks has 10,000. Jeez Louise, Shanks is strong, which is really cool. All right, put all these away. And then Luffy, what is it? When a character is KO'd, give up 1 rested Don character or Don card to this leader. Pretty solid. It comes with 5 life. All right, cool. So that is everything with ST08. So let's open up Next, ST11. Now, I haven't made it to the show yet with Uda. That is not... I don't know Uda or what she's all about or anything like that, so probably not going to know many of these characters, unfortunately, but that's all right. Ooh, this is different wrapping. It's throwing me off. Okay, so that's everything in there. ST11. Looks like the same manual as usual. Yeah, pretty much the same. All right, put that insert. Throw that away. We don't need it. Okay, take all this out. That side, we get our Don cards. Our usual 10. All right, so first thing we have is Hollow Uda. Leader. Sweet, 5,000 power. Don, when attacking once per turn, remove one card from the top of your deck and add one film type to your card of your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck. Okay, cool. All right, so Uda comes with more Uda. 2 more Hollow Uda in there. And then we get New Genesis. Oh, it's an event that's Hollow. That's fun. All right, cool. New Genesis event Hollow. That comes in there. That looks really cool. Sweet. All right, so that's all of them. So now we got Brooke. 4 copies of Brooke. You got Monkey D. Luffy. What is it? 4 copies of Monkey. I'm not going to spread them out. Just trust me, there's 4 there. So you got 4 copies of him, which is cool. Then we get 2, 3, 4 copies of Usopp. What is this? 4 copies of Jinbe. Then we get Chopper. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Chopper. 4 copies. Trafalgar Law. Okay. And then 2, 3, 4 copies of Nico. In there. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies. Oh, so it's basically your whole crew with Uda. Interesting. Frankie. And then 4 copies of Zoro. All right, sweet. Then we have 3 sword style Onigiri. I like that artwork a lot. It looks really sweet. And then, is this it? Oh, no. So we're going to have 2 copies then of Backlight. A lot of events in this deck, which is cool to see. And then 4 copies of I'm Invincible, which is your final event in there. So, a little more event heavy than what we've seen in the past. Pretty... Actually, Uda is a very... Like, there's... Like, Zoro doesn't do any... on-play stuff. Frankie doesn't. Let's see. Nico, they have a whole film card, which is like all the event stuff, or all their cards. Actually, this is a pretty interesting deck. You may play the specific number of Dawn cards in your rest area, or you must rest the specific number. You may return this character to his owner's hand. Play up to 1 character with a cost of 3 more from your hand. Interesting. Chopper, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less. Okay, Jinbe doesn't have anything. Usopp doesn't have anything. Luffy is a blocker, and also play up to 1 film or Straw Hat Crew type character from your hand with a cost of 4 or less. Interesting. Oh, it is expensive at 7. Brooke, play up to 1 film Shonen type. It costs 3 or less. So it looks like just like a lot of playing. All right, what does Uda do? The opponent declares an attacker. You may rest this card. On your turn, you may trash 1 event from your hand. Set up to 1 film character type as active, which is interesting. And then finally, the Uda leader. Reveal 1 type from the top of your deck. Oh, yeah, we read that. All right. That's pretty interesting. It's a bit different, which is cool. Final one is Zoro and Sanji, which I'm actually excited for this because I guess it's a dual leader card, is what I read, instead of just 1. So I'm interested in how this is. If it's just like a regular leader card, I assume. Nothing too different. But yeah, it's a cool idea and cool concept. So excited for that. Man, this stuff really gets stuck inside there. All right, nothing else inside there. All good. Let me just move this deck out of the way. All right, ST12. Paper we've seen. Nothing in there. Cool. So, Can we rip this a bit? Yeah, we can. All right, so we get our 10 Don cards, as usual. All right, so we have our leader is a blue and green deck. And then there is our Zoro and Sanji dual leader card. Blue and yellow. Comes in with 4 life. Huh? Seems a bit low, which is interesting. You may return one of your characters with a cost of 2 or more to your owner's hand. Or you may return one of your characters with a cost of 2 more from his hand. Set up one of your characters with 7,000 power or less as active. Oh, that's crazy. All right, so then we get 2 copies of Ivankov. Reveal 1 card from the top of your deck and play up to 1 character with a cost of 2, and then place the rest on the bottom of your deck. Draw 1 card if you have 6 or less in your hand. Okay, seems pretty decent. Then Mihawk, 2 copies of Mihawk Hollow, which looks sweet. If you have 2 or less characters, if you have 2 or less characters, play up to 1 Muggy Kingdom type or / attribute character card with a cost of 4 or less, other than Mihawk, from your hand rested. All right, cool. 4 copies of Quina. I know the character, I don't remember the name. All right, 4 copies of that. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Hummindrill with nothing else on it, which is interesting. A blank card. 1, 2, 3. Perona comes in with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Yusaku and Johnny cards. Johnny. Rika, 3 copies of Rika. All right, so these are all green so far. Oh, here we go. And then Zoro closes this out as a green. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less. That's good. All right, so that's all of our green. Then it also plays blue, which is cool to see. So true bluefin, 4 copies of that. Sanji comes in with just 2 copies, just like Zoro has 2. Sanji's also 2. Charlotte Pudding comes in with 4 copies. Zeph, our chef, comes in with 4. Duval, just 2 copies of Duval. 1, 2. Patty and Karn. I remember Patty. I remember Karn as well. I mean, I remember the character from the artwork. 4 copies of this card. All right, so Lion Strike, 2 cost event, and Plastic Surgery Shot. So we got 2 of the Lion Strike events, and then 2 of the Plastic Surgery Shot. So it's cool that they're doing kind of a dual mix, right? Green and blue on the starter deck. I don't own all the starter decks. There's a few early on that I'm missing that are kind of hard to find. So this is the first, I think, that I've opened up where it's been a mixture, I want to say. I don't think I've had it in anything else yet. So it's pretty cool to see. I'm pretty excited to play with it and check it out and see how it works. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing of STO8, 11, and 12. It's really cool to go through stuff. This is one of my favorite head-to-head TCG games. We really enjoyed playing it. We randomly play it on stream. So like I said, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you know when we go live, and maybe you'll get to see us play. So thank you all very much, and I will see you all next time.